Today I'm going to be reading Martha Speaks. Today Helen gave Martha Dog her alphabet soup. Something unusual happened. Martha's brain. The letters in the soup went up to Martha's brain instead of down to her stomach. That evening, Martha spoke.
Isn't it time for my dinner?
Martha's family had many questions to ask her. Of course, she had a lot to tell them. Why don't you come when we call? Do dogs dream? Why do you drink out of the toilet? Alphabet soup became a regular part of Martha's diet, and the family had a wonderful time surprising people. Walking the dog was always good for a laugh.
Yo, Rinty, good dog. How's the flea problem?
They ordered pizza from a different restaurant every night.
How much do I owe you?
They taught Martha how to use the phone, but this was a mistake.
Hello, Acme Meat Company? I'd like to make an order.
Pretty soon, more than pizza was being delivered. But I didn't order any barbecue. Family and friends were amazed.
Please pass the carcass. Wanna go for a walk, Granny? Huh?
Although there were those who doubted, there's no such thing as a talking dog.
Martha, speak. Woof. Just kidding.
But there was a problem. Now that Martha could talk, there was no stopping her. She said exactly what was on her mind.
Why is that man so fat?
She made embarrassing comments.
Mom said that fruitcake you sent wasn't fit for a dog, but I thought it was delicious.
And she always told the truth. Who did it? Helen did. Occasionally, she wondered why her family was often mad at her. But she kept on talking. She talked through everyone's favorite TV shows, except her own. She talked while they were trying to read.
There's a poodle over on Circuit Street I'd really like to play with. He's small, but what a dog. And speaking of small, I'm sure you're all curious about the early days of my life.
She talked and talked and talked until her family could not stand it and said, "Martha, please." "Oh, what's wrong?" asked Martha. "You talk too much," yelled Father. "You never stop," yelled Mother. "Sometimes," said Helen, "I wish you had never learned to talk." Martha was crushed. The next day, Martha did not speak. She did not ask for her dinner or to go out. She offered no opinions, but lay quietly beneath the kitchen table. At first, her family enjoyed the silence, but after a while, they became worried. "What's the matter with Martha?" asked Helen. Martha didn't answer. Helen's father called the vet. "There's something wrong with my dog," he said. "She won't say a word." "Is this some kind of joke?" snapped the vet. Helen offered Martha bowl after bowl of alphabet soup, but Martha had lost her appetite for letters. Martha's family wondered if she would ever speak again. Then one evening when her family was out, Martha heard the sound of glass breaking. "A burglar!" she gasped. "I better call the police." She carefully dialed 911. But when she opened her mouth to speak, "Yip! Oh! Poof!" Martha hadn't eaten a bowl of alphabet soup in days. Martha raced to the kitchen. She barked. She growled. She tried to look ferocious. The burglar wasn't frightened. He picked up a pot from the stove. Uh-oh, thought Martha. It's taps for sure. But to her surprise, the burglar put the pot down on the floor in front of her. "Here, Dougie," he said. "Have something nice to eat." The burglar smiled as he closed Martha into the kitchen and went back to work. "Dumb dog," he said. "Lucky for me you like alphabet soup." When Martha's family returned, they found the police removing the burglar from their house.
How did you know he was robbing our house? Asked Helen.
Oh, we got a call at the station, said the officer. Some lady named Martha.
Good dog, Martha, exclaimed her family happily.
You're so right, said Martha. Now Martha eats a bowl of alphabet soup every day. She's learning what to say and when to say it, and sometimes she doesn't say anything at all. At least for a few minutes. That was Martha Speaks. Would you want to have a dog that speaks? Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again tomorrow with more stories. Bye!